check out one of our sponsors, afjcworldwide.com. That is afjcworldwide.com for our latest apparel, homeware, and drinkware. Definitely get a shirt for your husband, wife, doesn't matter. Again, check out afjcworldwide.com. Welcome back to my channel. If you haven't already, definitely hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and also hit that notification bell so you can be notified when my videos are coming out. What I want to talk about today is Shaq blasts LeBron, Durant, and Superteams is lazy and not deserving of respect for joining forces. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually play a quick clip of Shaquille O'Neal talking about this, and then I will give you my 2 cents after. Check this out.
I never would have called Rob and been like, hey, Rob, I saw you hit that, top of the 3 key for Hakeem. Would you like to come play with me and do that? Nah, but Rob came to LA on his own. Back in our day, we wanted to beat each other. You know what I'm saying? Rob was my boy in college, SEC, but when I seen him in Houston, I was in Orlando. Flagrant fouls, elbows, all of that. You know what I'm saying? When I saw him with the Spurs, we never did the buddy thing. If the buddy thing was handled by the business of basketball, it was respected. But no, but I never would have called Rob and been like, hey, Rob, I saw you hit that, top of the 3 key for Hakeem. Would you like to come play with me and do that? Nah, but Rob came to LA on his own. The words I hate is it's this new era. We watched the era before us, the era before us watched the era before us, and we all competed. Guys getting real lazy and real cute, and then they want guys like me and Big Shot Bob to show them some respect. Trust me, if I knew it was okay to team up after Houston swept us in '94, I would have went and played next to Hakeem and Rob.
Yeah, for real.
Seriously, I would have went and played against Jordan every time they beat us. I would have went and go play with Tim Duncan and Dave Robinson. I'm from San Antonio. Sure, I could have came down there and played in one, but I was like, nope, I'm taking my licks, licking my wounds, and I want to beat these dudes. And we did, but Rob got 7, I got 4, but whenever we say something, we hate.
I love the fact that these old players are criticizing these players. Take the criticism. Everybody had to do it. Look at this video for the people who may not know or remember. But Will Chamberlain did the same thing to Shaquille O'Neal. Check this video out.
Shaq gets away with what I would consider murder. I would think that when you dip your shoulder and you run over top of a guy and the foul's called on the guy laying on the floor, you're getting away with something. So Shaq is allowed maybe to score some points that maybe he wouldn't get. But if you made a straight-up situation and gave the same rules and regulations to Shaq as you give to George Mirasan, Mirasan has a better touch around the basket and he can score more points. And if the Bullets had enough sense to give him the ball 20, 25 times and then him shoot the ball like somebody else, Mirasan may be averaging 30 points a game. But for some odd reason, they don't want to give the ball to Mirasan like that.
There's a screen and roll. O'Neal slides the basket. Monster slam. You got to find another way to deal with that too.
Now, this interview was in the 90s before Will Chamberlain died. He died in 1998. And he had his criticism towards Shaquille O'Neal. Now, I don't think he hated Shaquille. I don't even think he hated the era. He just knew it was different. He knew what he had to go through to become champion and be great. Criticism is good, if you ask me. And in order to be great, now this is public opinion, but you have to go through adversity. Everybody who's great went through adversity. That's why Muhammad Ali is considered one of the greatest boxers, or you can say athletes, ever. And he lost 5 times. And he never fought as much as Sugar Ray Robinson. Sugar Ray fought 75 times before he lost his first fight. But they put Muhammad Ali as number 1 because of what he went through. And that's public opinion. Michael Jordan lost 7 straight times, and then he won the championship over the Pistons and the Lakers. And then just ran through the table in the 90s. So I get what he's saying. What if Michael Jordan would have said, hey, you mind if I get on that Boston team so we can win more championships, or go on the LA team, or go to Detroit? That's what people love about it. What if Muhammad Ali did not fight Frazier 3 times? Maybe he wouldn't have brain damage, who knows, but that's neither here nor there. Shout out to Muhammad Ali, one of the greatest people in this world ever. Rest in peace. But this era, I agree. LeBron started the super team phenomenon when it comes to players. That's his era. That's from 2011 on. The 2000s, he was dominating in the East, but he couldn't get past certain teams. And people want to say, oh, he didn't have a team. Yes, he did. He had all-stars on his team. Agauskas was the all-star. Mo Williams. Larry Hughes was the all-star at one point. They were scoring. Eric Snow was a decent point guard. And if you look at the East at the time, it was geared for that. Because all teams was equal, because everybody had a superstar on the team and role players. If you look at Philadelphia, Iverson and a bunch of role players. Milwaukee, they had Ray Allen and a bunch of role players. That's how you build a team. So when LeBron leaves a team, yes, they wipe out. It's like having a top 5-star restaurant and you only have one top chef and he leaves. Of course, the ratings are going to go down because they don't have that top chef. It was not built to last past LeBron. But LeBron always got what he wanted. LeBron wanted shooters around him, he got shooters. He wanted rebounders, he got rebounders. So that's just the way it was. So we look at this era, he left those teams because Boston and the Magics was beating them. The Magics didn't have a super team, so he decided. And that decision changed the 2010 era because he beat Kevin Durant when he was with OKC, and so the gloves were off. So he said to himself, I don't care what people say, because this dude beat me with a super team. I'm going to do the same thing. So everybody started doing it. This whole 2010 to 2020 and beyond is just a feud between Kevin Durant and LeBron James. And we're paying for it. Shout out to Mark Jackson. What he did, because that's why Golden State is great. Put respect on his name, because he drafted these players like Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Thompson through drafting organically, and they're still good to this day because they were not number 1 picks. Everybody had a shot to get them. And for the media, we need media. The media brings drama. If you don't have drama on a TV show, because people don't understand that sports is nothing but a TV show. You go look at the TV Guide or they look at the ratings, they put it up there with like a Law and Order or something like that. It's a TV show. So if they don't have a protagonist and antagonist, no one's going to watch it. You got to have the villain. And people have fatigue when it comes to winners. You have winning fatigue. If one team continue to win, people get bored of it. They want to see somebody else win. So, yeah, I said it. I agree with Shaq. Put your comments below what you think about. Do you think Shaq is telling the truth? Do you think he's hating? Put it in the description below, and I'll see you on the next video.